Hello Wrexham fans, how are you? I hope you're doing well, and look, for bombshells today. Among these four, there are two unbelievable signings. Stay until the end and I'll tell you everything and more. But first, subscribe to the channel and leave a like to receive all the main news from the Red Dragons. Before I tell you the big news, here are the latest and greatest news from Wrexham AFC. Wrexham AFC player Seb Revan may be on his way to a temporary exit from the club. Manager Phil Parkinson recently mentioned that the defender is one of the names being considered for a loan move this transfer window. Revan, who has been a regular fixture at the Red Dragons, may seek to gain more experience and playing time elsewhere. This decision is part of Parkinson's strategy to balance the squad and ensure all players have opportunities to develop and play regularly. Although there is no official confirmation yet, the possibility of a loan shows that Wrexham is carefully planning its squad for the season, focusing on strengthening the first team and giving talents like Revan room to develop. There's no denying it, Reynolds and McElhenney have become the go-to names for those looking to invest in EFL clubs. They bought Wrexham in February 2021, when the team was still playing in the National League, far from the status we have today. 4 years later, the Red Dragons are worth an impressive £350 million and are in the Championship, the second tier of English football, for the first time. But they're not the only big names looking to enter this market. Did you know that Wrexham tried to sign Gareth Bale while he was still playing? That's right. But the former Real Madrid star chose not to sign with the Welsh club at the time. Now, in 2025, Bale wants to buy Cardiff City, Wrexham's biggest rival, who were recently relegated to League One. In an interview with Boardroom, Bale spoke about his desire to acquire Cardiff and has already stated that he wants to outdo Wrexham when that happens. He stated, "Wrexham has set a new standard for club growth, with 3 consecutive promotions that no one has ever seen before. It's all their credit. As a Welshman, it's great to see a Welsh team do well, but if we face Cardiff, I want to come out on top." Just imagine if Bale had agreed to play for Wrexham. It would be epic. McElhenney commented on last year's attempt to sign Bale, "Gareth Bale is technically still available. I extended the offer to him last year, and I'll say it again, the offer still stands. He can play golf as much as he wants, as long as he shows up for training. We'll find a way to get him into the team." Now, hold on to this. Wrexham has already agreed a fee with Ipswich in the region of £7.5 million for striker Nathan Broadhead, but so far that transfer has stalled. Ipswich, for their part, are reluctant to release Broadhead without being certain they have cover in their squad. To be on the safe side, they recently signed Chuba Akpom on loan from Ajax for this season. When asked about Broadhead before the Southampton game, Phil Parkinson was very cautious, but made it clear that he expects progress in the negotiations very soon. Ipswich manager Kieran McKenna admitted that Broadhead does want to join Wrexham, but the club has not yet given official permission for him to leave. Graham Bailey, transfer expert at Wrexham Insider, revealed that Parkinson is pushing to complete the deal, but understands Ipswich's position. They need to strengthen their squad before releasing their striker. Bailey stated, "Wrexham are continuing to push and know the player wants to come, but it all depends on Ipswich's plans. They can't afford to be without him." Broadhead came on for the final 25 minutes of Ipswich's opener against Birmingham City and would be a significant addition to Wrexham's attack. With Kiefer Moore injured in the loss to Southampton, Parkinson is likely even more eager to secure this signing. In the last game, Parkinson showed he will stick with his 3-5-2 formation, and Broadhead, a natural left winger, likes to cut inside, pick up the ball, and attack opposing defenses. It's possible Parkinson will move Josh Windass deeper, forming a more compact midfield, with Broadhead playing alongside Windass, supporting the striker. With Moore out for several matches, this is the perfect opportunity for Ryan Hardy and Sam Smith to show their worth and secure their place in attack. In recent weeks, Wrexham has invested heavily in strengthening its attack, bringing in key players like Ryan Hardy, Josh Windass, and, more recently, Kiefer Moore, who promises to be a key player at the racecourse ground. But the story doesn't stop there. The club is also focusing on the defense, which wants to ensure solidity and experience in the backline. Despite the arrival of veteran Connor Cody, who brought great leadership and security to the defense, manager Phil Parkinson wants more options and is already looking for reinforcements. According to rumors circulating in the press, Sheffield United left-back Jack Robinson is one of Wrexham's top targets for this transfer window. The board and the manager are very interested in the player's profile, and he could arrive to compete for a position and strengthen the squad. However, even more interesting news has emerged behind the scenes. Wrexham is also eyeing Bournemouth defender Chris McElhenney, and he could be an ambitious option to bolster their defense. His name has been gaining traction in recent weeks, and it's no wonder. Our transfer expert, Graham Bailey, confirmed that the club is indeed interested in Robinson and hasn't ruled out a deal to acquire him. However, regarding McElhenney, the challenge is a little greater. He's a more expensive player, and negotiations will be more difficult, but not impossible. It's worth remembering that McElhenney was loaned to Sunderland last season and played a key role in the team's promotion to the Premier League. After that successful season, the defender renewed his contract with Bournemouth, but it's believed he could be available for transfer if Wrexham can present a good offer. Now, let's compare the stats of these two defenders to understand what each can bring to the team. In the 2024-25 season, Chris McElhenney played 38 matches for Sunderland, accumulating 3,273 minutes on the pitch, and even managed to score an important goal. Jack Robinson, meanwhile, played 35 matches for Sheffield United, playing 2,875 minutes. When we look at their passing statistics, both are very good, but McElhenney stands out with an 86.7% success rate, compared to Robinson's 82.5%. This shows that he has greater accuracy when passing the ball and can significantly contribute to playmaking. Defensively, Robinson averaged 1.23 tackles per game, with a very respectable success rate of 79.2%. McElhenney, on the other hand, had a higher average, with 1.43 tackles per game, but with a slightly lower success rate of 64%. This indicates that McElhenney is more aggressive in marking, but Robinson is more efficient in tackling. Furthermore, analyzing blocks and clearances, McElhenney stands out with 1.88 blocks and 4.35 clearances per 90 minutes, while Robinson recorded 0.73 blocks and 5.41 clearances in the same period. In other words, McElhenney tends to block more shots, while Robinson clears more balls from the box. This matchup between the two players is interesting because it brings different characteristics to the team. Robinson could be a more secure and efficient option, while McElhenney brings a more aggressive style with more active defensive involvement. With this information, we want to hear your opinion. Who do you think Wrexham should sign? Is it worth investing heavily in McElhenney or betting on Robinson's quality and experience? Leave your comment below because your opinion is very important to us. And of course, don't forget to like this content if you enjoyed it, share it with your friends who are Wrexham fans, and subscribe to the channel to receive all the updates and analysis on your favorite team. Here you'll stay up to date with everything happening in the world of the Red Dragons. See you next time, everyone. Let's join us on this journey to Wrexham's success.